This post is about walking away from a disrespectful person or a group of people, rude, obnoxious, horrible people. Why you need to do so, why they never change, why you need boundaries. All will be explained in this video. Stay tuned. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment, and please do me a favour, if you really enjoyed this video, smash that like button, I would really appreciate it. What's the definition of disrespect? To disrespect someone is to act in an insulting way toward them. When you disrespect people, you think little of them. Disrespect is all about not showing respect. It's about showing the opposite of respect, acting rude, impolite and offensive. Is it any surprise in a day and age where social media is breeding more narcissists and entitled people more than ever that we've actually had a rise in disrespect? I've lost count how many times a person has treated me disrespectfully, be it people I've had the pleasure of doing business with, or people who were family members and have overstepped the mark, former women I was seeing who liked to prod and see what happened, or even friends or people who I thought were friends just trying to cause drama. I've seen it all, experienced it all. It's not pretty. What are some examples of disrespect? Possibly openly embarrassing and humiliating you in front of a crowd, or sharing that personal secret with everyone else to cause you shame, betraying you for their own self-interest, cheating on you regularly, stealing, scamming you out of money, being lied to continuously, or always being let down. Once again, I've had all of that and more. As I look back at the people who have disrespected me up until this very point of this video, I shake my head in disappointment. Not in their actions, but in myself being so naive about the true nature of people. Look, not all people are bad, but not all people are good. Therefore, I strive now to associate with genuine people who want the best for me, and in turn, I want the best for them. And as a result, my life has improved tremendously. Disrespectful people must be left behind, and you need to and should walk away from them. Here's several reasons why. If you take one thing away from this video, remember that disrespectful people never change. So keep them at arm's length if you must, or just do the best thing and cut them out. There's a startling statistic that 95% of people never change for the better. Not to brag, but I got over a gambling addiction, I left a toxic relationship, I lost my dad and had to deal with the grief pretty much alone in the space of a year. And yes, I have changed, and I've improved, and all three of those things have been life-changing, and it's unbelievable when you think about it. So I am in that 5% that do. But most people don't change, especially disrespectful ones. They're delusional and stuck in their ways too much to do so. There was a guy I once was friends with who did something really bad to me, and I walked away from him completely. But over time he reached out again, and I forgave him, but never forgot what he did. He made great efforts to win my trust back, which he did. And then I started praising him again. Oh, I love him, he's my best friend, he's the best, he's changed. He hadn't. You see, his ego couldn't handle the fact that I wanted nothing to do with him. And then one fateful night, we were out again, and he did something far worse than before. Some of the nastiest things I've ever seen. It cut me deep, broke my heart all over again, and ultimately say to myself, people rarely change, and disrespectful people never do. He never planned this. He just thought because I forgave him, he could get comfortable with me and be disrespectful. Which he did, and we no longer speak. If what you think is right, especially if you're delusional, why change for the better? These people lack serious empathy, have no idea what their actions are doing. They're master deflectors, assume everyone else is the issue, when in fact the problem is they are rude and disrespectful. Don't waste your precious life with such a bad person. That's never gonna change. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying this video. You need to walk away from a disrespectful person, because otherwise you will forever be the emotional punching bag. What's an emotional punching bag? To be someone's emotional punching bag or scapegoat means that they use you to let out all their emotions. They take it out on you. If they have a bad day, they might get angry at you, even though you did nothing wrong or hurt them in any way. I was once dating a very obnoxious woman. She thought it was okay to always air her dirty laundry at me, scream obscenities in my face, cause stress and drama. What on earth was I thinking? I would ask her what was troubling her, but she would always say that I was the issue, when in fact the problems that she had were the following. She was a smoker who wanted to quit, had a toxic family, had an awful job, her finances were a mess, she constantly had fights with her friends, she was a classic drama queen. She brought nothing positive to the table, only stress, drama, issues, arguments and negativity. Because she thought she was comfortable around me, she assumed I would just sit there and watch her spiral into a tirade of hate that had nothing to do with me. I remember shouting in my car once at her because she had shouted at me, and then she went on to a personal tirade, and I pulled over and I asked her to leave. I had never spoken to her since, thank God. Parents and family members will do this to you as well if they are disrespectful. They will sugarcoat it to you, or others will sugarcoat it to you, saying, oh, but your aunt's going through a hard time, or your father's really stressed out with his job. What the hell has that got to do with you and me? Nothing. But remember, they still love you. No, not good enough. Do not try to gaslight me or you with such nonsense at all. You are to be no one's emotional punching bag. That's why you're walking away. Guess what? You deserve better. So much better than disrespect. In the last 12 months, I've had to walk away from the following people: family members, women I had been seeing, certain friends, people I was doing business with, all for one reason: I deserve better. And I guess I'd been disrespected. Would I have acted as disrespectful to the family members as they were to me? Never. What about the women I'd been seeing or dating? Never. Okay, what about the people who'd claimed to be lifelong friends? No chance. Would I too have acted unprofessionally, rudely, disrespectful to the people that I've done business with for over a decade? Not in a million years. But somehow, and some way, through lack of intelligence, entitlement, and utter delusional thinking, all those people believed it was acceptable to treat me with disrespect. Sorry, I deserve better. This is where some parents need to be a little bit ashamed of themselves for not encouraging their children to realize their own worth and how to successfully create boundaries. Some parents are so insecure and deeply seek the validation of others that they pass that anxiety onto their children, and then it goes on to their children, and so on. Stuff like, everyone needs to like you, always. Be passive. Let them say what they want, because you need friends. Feel sorry for other people. Just let them go. No, don't let it go. Feel hurt, ashamed. Feel that you've been mistreated. And then move on to bigger, better things. My circle is small in my life of the people I allow into it. And it may become even smaller. Because I deserve better, and so do you. That's why you're walking away. Remember that after you walk away, cut the disrespectful people out. They're going to try and hoover you back in. Ignore it and them, and just move on. You're cutting the cord, and whilst it might be lonely initially, and you may even feel like you miss them, it's going to pass. Because you will have this fantasy in your mind of the following: well, maybe this was the wake-up call they needed. Maybe it looks like they're going to change for the better. Remember, 95% of people never change, and disrespectful people is even higher. Think back to the story of the guy that hurt me twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Plus, the disrespectful person will eventually find a new supply, a new punching bag, a new scapegoat, a target for their hate. Trust me on this, it happens. But you should not care what they do or say. They are now in your past, and you've become and will become a better person because of this. I cannot emphasize enough how much your life improves after walking away from disrespectful people. It is one of the easiest and most effective confidence boosters any person can apply to their life. And make sure to create healthy boundaries moving forward and identify the warning signs of future disrespectful people you come across in this brand new, exciting new chapter of your life. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, here's some more content you might be interested in.